Good morning, and it is morning. It's the next day after my last recording. It's the 16th of August. Yes, had to think about that. And we are back battling for Azeroth. We're doing the final bit. I'm not even going to try and estimate what that actually is in terms of percentage, but the final bit of Drustvar, which I think so far... That's a cool transmog, dude. That's very cool. I think Drustvar is probably one of my favourite WoW zones ever. Which is pretty high praise, to be honest, because there are some zones that I very much like in this game. We're going with the Raven for today because it kind of matches everything. But it's a bit low res these days, but never mind. So what we're actually doing, quite a few things to do, really. But we're clearing Corlane, which is where the Waycrests are based, on our way to Waycrest Manor, which is the end of Zone Dungeon. I won't say I'm massively looking forward to the end of Zone Dungeon because I've never particularly been a big WoW dungeon fan. I've done quite a few dungeons. In fact, I've done pretty much all of them at some point or other. But I've done quite a few leveling up this character. And I found Discipline Priest to be very entertaining, but quite difficult to play. Well, no, quite hectic to play. That's a giant pig. But I want that treasure chest. Why are these guys stunned? They can stay stunned. Ooh, 17,000 XP. So we're starting off by investigating this farm.
Wait, how'd you get... Hey, you're not one of them, are you?
No. Harris Hocking. Hello, Harris.
You mind your business.
You don't look like you're in league with the Coven, so what are you doing in Corlane? Before you ask, yes, this is my farm, and no, I ain't leaving. If you ask me, this is the safest place in Drustvar, so long as the onions keep growing. Magical onions. Not sure why, and don't rightly care, but for some reason the Coven can't come near my onion field. So long as my crop doesn't give out, I can hold up in here as long as it takes. Unfortunately, those boars got the same idea, and now they're eating up the harvest. If they keep that up, soon there'll be nothing keeping the Coven at bay. Do me a favour and thin them out. I'll be happy to let you take some of these onions with them. I wonder if the onions have, like, got silver in their water table or something. An offensive harvest. So you're taking the fight to the Coven with the Waycrest girl, eh? You might just be able to take advantage of their apparent onion aversion. While you're out rooting in the field, keep an eye out for any onions bulging out the ground. Those ones should be particularly aromatic and should cause some fits in the Coven's minions if you keep it on you. Just try not to take too much, right? I need enough left in the fields to keep the farm safe.
It's cursed.
Okay. Ooh. For some reason, I was using my druid spells then. I did log on to my druid earlier. Just to set up let's bring some more boars to this party. Oh, they've got knockbacks though. Hate knockbacks. Shadow Fiend, go. I don't know at what number of enemies using Holy Nova over other spells becomes the best bet. Certainly, as I was leveling up, it felt incredibly weak compared to something like Shadow Seer? Is it on Shadow? The problem, of course, with Shadow is that it's piss weak. You'll notice that I have done some extra add-on tweaking since the last video. I've managed to make the bars transparent, which is nice, and I've also added a DPS meter because I want to actually check at some point the difference between my DPS on this and my DPS on Shadow. That ought to do it for a spell. Thanks for the help. Finding good ones? It's a trinket. There you go. I got the bundles, onions even. Bundled nicely for you. In my regards to Miss Waycrest. May blight fall upon the coven. I'm going to go and... What the... What's that? Oh, I think it's that guy fighting over there. And the sound effects were a little bit off. Where am I going? Over here. Oh, wait, this is a quest area. Oh, well... Shows how much attention I'm paying, doesn't it? Whether I've got the ambient sound effects turned up too much. Right, these guys are crossbowmen. So, yeah, they are going to... I'm going to stop at range. Smite definitely seems to be my top damage dealer. I thought it was penance. It always feels like it's penance. Apparently it's not penance. Ooh, guardsman.
My blade is ringing.
I'm not entirely sure what it is that I need to do in order to Come on, Shadow Fiend. Yeah, see, I'm doing 3.5. With my dots and... Holding over. So I'm guessing that must be the way forward.
Drustvar stands firm.
Mysterious curse. Yeah, there must be a way of freeing them. Captain Godspeed. Which rend only works on witches as far as I'm aware. The clue's probably in the name, I would imagine. I tell you what, I will quite happily switch my Death Knight to that model. At least I would do if I actually had any plans on playing my Death Knight. I'm sure I will eventually. Good for you. I do not. This debuff. There's a lot of really short kind of damage over time effects I'm noticing. I do love their glowy blue eyes, though. It reminds me a lot of the undead scourge under Arthas. Oh, there's Sister Lilia's head. Oh, there she is. Oh, that was handy. Oh, Sister Lilia has friends. Sister Lilia's friends are quite pokey. Oh, I can kind of see why she's Oh, hold on. You dared, sister. Just in case it takes me a while to kill these. I do love these little thorn things. I have to say, the wicker theme has really kind of made this zone for me. Back away a bit. Not the fastest clear, but... Oh, hello. Merchant's chest requires merchant's key. Ah! I remember they did this in Ranor, where the key was on the parrot. Polished pet charm. Ooh, more Totolan scrolls. No. No. Balls. Cannot learn. Quite a nicely detailed sword. I like the swirl on the blade. What's over here while we're here? Flowers. Ruined wedding cake. What could possibly go wrong there? So this is where Lucille asked us to come and put some flowers on the grave.
Lucy, you've come. Wait.
Alex Treadwood.
Lucy? Why have you come here? Oh, hello there.
Little does Lucille know that I would visit her whenever she came to Whitegrove. Her despair over what happened in this place must prevent her from seeing my spirits. I only hope that some part of her knows that I am here. Lucy sent you. I'm relieved to hear she yet lives. I was Lucy's fiancé. A terrible thing happened in this place, and it has doomed me to an eternity of walking these grounds. All I remember is that Lucille and I were to be wed. Ah, so that's her wedding cake. But instead I met my end. If you have an ounce of sympathy in your heart, then I beg you to help me. Find out what happened that night so I might leave here. I know my strongest memories are tied to the ring I bought for Lucy that day. Find it among my bones and maybe it will lead you to the answer. So suddenly, a really depressing quest. And that's why we have a spoiled wedding cake. We've also got a flight path, apparently. Burton is a spectral griffin. Oh, there's the wedding cake. Ew. Yeah, that's definitely got off. This guy's a prop.
I do not have a target.
Original. What's that? A caterer. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. What the hell is that? Doesn't seem to be affecting me. Is it affecting him? Hey, what? This guy's taking quite a beating. Might have taken me a while to kill this. Unless they scale to whoever spawns them. Because obviously a level 120 popped him. Ooh. Daisy Baker's ring. No haste on that, interestingly enough, yet still an upgrade. Another guy down there. Captain Leadfist. Right, let's go find Treadwood. Beasties? Scavenging Darkmoor. I'm liking the kind of patches of fur. Different colours. Object is busy.
That is locked.
Wow, did he actually die? Whoa! I was not expecting that.
Greetings, Outlander.
Just letting the music play.
What do you need?
Welcome back, kind madam. The ceremony should begin as soon as the good Lord Wadecrest arrives. What the?
Drustvar stands firm.
Was that supposed to happen? I kind of feel like it was not. Yeah, I kind of feel like that is broken.
My blade is ready.
Doubt he's supposed to just randomly die there. Especially since I didn't actually get to pick up the quest. Oh, hello there. I'm afraid we haven't met, but I thank you for being here for my dear Lucy. How can I help you?
Well met.
Right, yeah. I think something has gone wrong. Let's there we go. Is he back? Yes. That was weird.
Oh, hello there. Keep your
Okay, so yeah, we were supposed to get... Hold on. We put a shiny suit on. We've turned up for the wedding. Also, my hair's gone purple. Actually, it looks really cool. I think that's one of the options that I can have. I'll have to go for that.
I'm telling you, Arthur, you should not allow this. Our daughter marrying a common merchant.
Lucy is merely following her heart, Meredith. Just as I did when I wed you.
Her heart isn't doing our house any favors.
Yeah. Dramas. Oh, hello there. I'm afraid we haven't met. Somebody is ready to begin. Well, this is a little embarrassing. You see, I had my speech written out in my notebook, but I seem to have misplaced it. Must be somewhere in this room. In his backpack?
My husband put his notebook in Lucille's pack. Are you daft?
Possibly.
We are looking for a book. Don't you think we would have already checked the bookcase?
I don't believe I left them with Lucy's letters, but I suppose it's prudent to be sure.
Are you trying to waste our time?
Oh, you found it.
Oh, look.
Thank the tides.
Why was it under the rug? Splendid. I just need to take a few moments to go over this and I'll be right down. Please let Lucy and Alexander know I will be ready shortly.
The happy couple, I will be down shortly.
I kind of feel like Lady Meredith.
Oh, and do convey my apologies for the delay.
Certainly will. I do wonder if Lady Meredith has got some... Oh, he's dead again. Just have to leave the place to reset things. I wonder if he's only got a certain amount of time. Probably not. I think it's probably just buggy.
Well met.
Lord Great Chris is on his way. Excellent. You have my thanks. Please take a seat.
Here he comes.
But where is Lady Waycrest?
She does not approve. Maybe she was the witch.
Forgive my tardiness.
It's fine, Father. Where is Mother?
She will be down shortly. She asked that I begin in her stead.
Oh, she's got a plan.
By all means, please.
Is she what causes him to fall over?
Friends, family, and honored guests, we gather on this fine autumn day to celebrate the joining of Lucille and Alexander.
Yay!
As the Lord governing Drustvar, and as Lucille's proud father, it is my honor to wed these two in the presence of the land, the sky, and the sea.
Who's the sea?
Have you prepared the... Wait, what was that? Nothing personal, kid.
Alexander! No!
Roland the knife.
Lucy, get behind me! Guards, to arms!
Ah, so he was killed at the ceremony. What is going on here? Madam, you have helped me before, and I beseech you to do so again. My guards are clearly outnumbered by these brigands. I must stay here to protect Lucille, so I need you to assist in protecting the guests. Am I able? Yes. Yes, I am. I am a priest. Tech is what I do. Well, healing technically, but... I like that little blah blah blah. Hi guys. Come join the party. We've got Novas. Ouch. I keep forgetting I've got Desperate Prayer. What does it do again? Increases my maximum health by 25% for 10 seconds and heals me for that amount. It's quite a pokey defensive cooldown. And therefore I naturally always forget I have it. I remember about pain suppression. Did these count as undead? No, these are counted as humanoids in this flashback. Because otherwise I could have shackled them. Arthur, well done. Where is Meredith? She might be in trouble. Oh, balls, I didn't read the... Meredith never joined the ceremony. She might be in trouble. Lucy's in shock and I cannot leave her here. You must go in my stead to the tower and ensure the safety of your lady. Safety of your lady? Safety of my lady, I would think. Yeah, I think Meredith is actually behind this. Either that or she's dead as well. Yeah.
Always a pleasure doing business with you, lady.
Ah.
Seems we have a visitor.
Idiot! There can be no witnesses!
Don't worry. I'll get rid of this pest.
Don't think you will, mate.
You had better.
Yeah, so she was behind it. Didn't want to sully the bloodlines and all that kind of jazz.
Lady Waycrest is a powerful enemy.
So am I.
Will regret seeing this.
Assassin's Orders. Oh. Ah, so this is the past. So that's... Can we read the orders? Contract from Lady Waycrest for the death of Alex Treadwood. So she had him killed. Bitch. Speaking of bitches. Love the music. So far, apart from the slightly repetitive theme that I was moaning about a couple of episodes ago, I've really liked the music. What have you found? Her mother ordered the assassination. I'd known that she wouldn't agree with Lucy, that she didn't agree with Lucy marrying a merchant, but I never suspected she would go so far to prevent it. Thank you. I can feel my bonds to this place slipping, and I have you to thank. I'd like to ask one more favour of you, though. Please bring the ring you found to Lucille. Meant for her to hold, not my dusty bones. And priest, do not tell her what has transpired here. She has enough tragedy weighing down her heart. I do not wish to add to it.
At last, I can leave the memories of this place behind. Thank you, friend.
Well, thanks for those unexpected feels, Blizzard. I see an enchanted chest on the map. What's that? Wolf pup spine? Oh. So those weird kind of witch chests with the spikes around them have got bits and pieces for a wicker. I'm gonna take a guess that that's a. Oh, that's a pet. As in like a little summonable minion pet thing. What are they called in this? These. No, hold on. That's Corlane. That's not where I want to go. I want to go and hand these back in first. Yeah. Lost. So lost. Excuse me. Okay, let's find out what happens to her first. Potent protection. The Covenant is vulnerable to onions. I remember my nan used to tell stories about them warding off evil, but I never thought to take it literally. Quite the discovery. Wait, what's this? This is the ring. This is the ring Alexander was to give me at our wedding. I thought it long lost. I do not know how you found this, priest, but words cannot say how grateful I am. Alex was very dear to me, and this ring was a symbol of the strength of our love. It's good. Feel that again.
Keep your sails true. Oh, Alexander, I wish you
I
were
will
here now.
always be here.
Oh.
Always.
Damn you, Blizzard. Right. A traitor's death. Captain Godspeed was a stain on the reputation of the Waycrest Guard. I hope his end was painful. Why, yes. Yes, it was. I hit him with a lot of holy fire. Sister Lilia's head? Ah, the witch is dead. Good. His reward.
See you later.
Ching! Right.
What can this old soul do for you?
What indeed? I've never been a huge fan of trinkets that have on-use things, which is why I'm not a huge fan of Velen's Future Sight. Fortunately, it's not a whole lot more than a stat stick currently. And I suppose, actually, of all the legendaries I could randomly get, the stats aren't going to change after, I think, is it 116 where legendaries stop working? See a quest up. Hello. Oh, it's Motley. Notley, even.
For some witch hunting, isn't it?
The Falcons of House Waycrest are the finest in all the Cultuous. We must not let them fall to the Covenant's magic. Found where those evil witches have been tainting our falcons. See those charms? Yes. Using those to infect our flock with their evil magic as they hatch. I think Winston can get there to take out the charms, but someone will need to direct him. Not quite Hildesbury yet. Looks like the Coven hasn't managed to enthrall all of our falcons. I can see some untainted ones still in cages in the training yard. Our falcons are well trained and should know to fly to one of our other yards if something happens to their handlers. And just release them from the cages. The falconers will have keys. Okay. Boop. Okay. Reasonably safe there, yes. That button is kind of in the way. Can I actually... Well, there was a way I could move that. Let's... Boss button, isn't it? Shift over there for a minute. Right, so there's a charm up there. Oop. That. 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 V. Gotcha. Okay, so we need to kill falconers. Or you might aggro. Ruinous bolts. You're all dead. Ah, hello.
Drustvar stands firm.
Keys I got there. Ooh. Ooh. No, he's not a falconer. I probably should really have expected the falcons to be additional mobs. But, you know, that would have involved like common sense lark. At least I've got the additional... Oh, I had the additional benefit of the guardsman, but I've let him die. Like a muppet. I don't want to attack you guys, because you are, quite frankly, not what I want to kill.
My blade is ready.
My blade is ready. Yeah, I really must go and look into the DPS of Holy Nova in AoE situations. I'm sure somebody's done a video on it. Especially as so many people seem to be saying that Disc is the Spectre level as, because Shadow's in such a poor state. I don't know how poor, but I found it very, very squishy. And at the end of the day, when you want to be aggressively pulling as many mobs as you can and AoEing them down, that's kind of not good. Hex hatchlings, the charms are broken. That's a relief. Might just be able to save our flock after all. Leaving the nest. Nice work. With any luck, the falcons should head back to Rooster Aram's stand. But really, I prefer they be anywhere other than in the Coven. I prefer they be anywhere other than in the Coven's clutches. Have my thanks. You've got a giant scorpion mount. Right, who's over here?
The marshal sent me to find a cannon for you.
You found one?
This one's free.
I don't think these guys will be needing this cannon anymore. Quite a bit of gunpowder you got there. Careful you don't take the whole wall down. Cannon's ready, boss. Care to do the honours?
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a few more scores to settle.
The barrier is down! Wakecrest Manor lies ahead!
All aboard.
But where are the other Inquisitors?
Question.
What is your business with House Wake?
Alistair's plan worked. He is certainly a resourceful blacksmith. Wakecrest Manor is just ahead. To the other side, it looks like the Coven is using Core Lane as a base of operations. There's no way we'll be able to cut through this many of them without the rest of the Inquisitors. They must still be stuck behind the wall. Priest, there are 3 smaller footman gates along the walls into Core Lane. See if you can get them open so our allies can make their way through.
Coven will pay for their
Drive out the darkness.
Hexecutioner. It would appear that this is where the Coven is training their new acolytes. Our efforts may be for naught if they continue to expand their numbers. Cut them down. Look in the city square. Coven, appears the Coven has gone beyond Dark Construct and are now conjuring creatures of nightmare. Let us not wait to see what these monsters are capable of. Put an end to the fight.
The Coven will fall beneath my blade.
And this discarded journal looks like it belonged to one of the residents of Upper Colane. Within it details some early signs of the Heartspane's appearance in Colane. Might be able to piece together the events that led to this. Oh, this is a named guy. I've just realised. I only just noticed the golden star. It's like, what's going on there? Off with their head. Right, power. Stop hitting me. Out of it. Okay.
Our power is ancient.
My life for the Coven!
Coven headmistress. Place is just a mess. It's been fortnight since anyone in Corlane has seen or heard from Lord or Lady Waycrest. Solicitors turned back by the gate guards with no word on the condition. Rumours have abound that the Lord is suffering from a wasting sickness and that the Lady is so grief-stricken she has locked herself in his chambers. I think she had him killed as part of a power grab. Oh, this, must remember, I can use my gun. Ah, that's from the side gates. Sighting in here? No. Oh, but there is a... This is the third night that our Maggie is secreted away from when she thought her father and I were asleep. I tried to follow, but lost her outside the courtyard. Ah, so it looks like girls have been lured outside. Visitors.
We will convene with Miss Waycrest.
Good plan. At last there is light of hope for Drustvar. Lady Waycrest emerged from the manor today to help assuage the fears of townspeople due to Lord Waycrest's absence. She assured us that the Lord is in good health. It was rather peculiar the way that she ordered about the guards. She never wielded that kind of authority before. Yeah, power grab.
I must get closer.
Spoopy. Ooh. Oh, she's a level 122. That's like raid level. Yeah, I can't even hit her. She's raid boss.
Mind lending me a hand here? Thank you, friend. I was not looking forward to meeting the end of a pike.
Who would be? Oh, hello. Didn't see you guys. I suppose arguably Witch Rend could be used against. Against the witch. Let's go sit. Oh, we're stuck in combat anyway, so we ain't escaping. Can't I can't heal pets. I'm not high enough level to be able to hit her with any kind of effectiveness. Well, she is eventually. Slowly. Ooh. Ah, stuck on her. Can't see. I wonder if there's so many people just turning up now and not realising that she's level 122. Yeah, I'm going to deal with these guys.
Forgive me.
Oh dear. I hate it when it does that. Yeah, I can't target demons. I can target hunter pets. You did. And I got a Heart of Azeroth increase.
Too far away.
And herb. On a wall. Right, back to our previously scheduled content. What am I actually looking for? More journals. Coden? I still don't know how to pronounce that. Keeps trying to get me to join her sister circle. Don't like it. Every day that passes I see more and more girls about town wearing the wicker charm. Men don't even seem to notice.
I need to target something first.
Yes. So it slowly took over the town. I would imagine that Lady Waycrest might be a boss in the instance, possibly even the boss of the instance. I haven't. I haven't watched any videos or anything of the dungeons. In fact, I don't know what any of the dungeons are. That book is floating. There has been a third disappearance this week. The guards insist there is nothing to be worried about, but I know better. I spoke with Mr. Knowlton last night, and he saw the body of John the stablehand, who was the first to go missing. The image was burned in his brain. He said, profane markings covering the wall of his servant's shack, and his body sprawled in his cart, a gaping hole in his chest where his heart used to be. Knowlton is gone now. The guards are silent. But that Colleen is no longer safe for me and my family. If we're able, we should relocate to Alan's stead. Yeah, the way the immersion thing is, it breaks up the text after a full stop, which is why if there's a mister, it messes it up. To whomever reads this, do not trust the sister's magic. Don't know where they come from, but their circle grew in secret in the dark places of Colleen. Now they have taken to the streets, killing all who stand in their way and hunting the others with their wicker abominations. Nobody knows what they want. All they speak of is revenge for their master and glory to the traitorous leader, the mother. I don't think I will make it out of Colleen alive. No, you really haven't, dude. I only hope my words reach someone who can take action. Do not allow these sisters into your town. The corruption will devour from the inside, just like it has Colleen. So I think Gore what's his face, the wicker god, is the Drustvar, is the main, probably the final boss. But the mother, I think, is Lady Waycrest. That'd be my guess. Some fire.
I require a target.
Gotcha. Right. Oh, we've missed something. There's still a gate we haven't opened.
Blasted witches and their barriers. Thanks for the assist.
You're welcome. Ah, oh dear, this isn't looking good. Take some of that. So all the witches are children and stuff. Right, let's hand these in. Marshal. Executioner. The people of Drustvar will sleep more soundly with less witches in the world. Fewer witches. It's a number. I'm glad we were able to stop these things here before the Coven could unleash them on Drustvar's unsuspecting citizens.
How can I help?
All here and accounted for? Very well. We've no time to waste. We must ride to Waycrest Manor. This tale. Such a tragic tale. Oh, well, we're going to have the actual things to read through. We must make this right. Now is our chance. Waycrest Manor is just up the hill, and hopefully inside we'll find my mother and father. We also managed to find the mother that's leading this whole coven, that we must make her regret the day she ever set foot in Drustvar. Are you with me?
Inquisitors! This is our chance to rescue Lord and Lady Waycrest.
I don't think it is. I think Lady Waycrest is in charge. And I think Lord Waycrest has possibly been turned into some kind of abomination.
For House Waycrest! Keep moving. We've got this. Go for the eyes, Winston.
Go for the eyes, boo.
You screeched at the wrong woman, witch.
We'll cover the flanks. Stay with Lucille and the Marshal.
I am. Oh, no, hold on. Hold on.
Mother? Is that you?
I'm so glad you could join us, my dear.
Oh,
What have you done to him?
Be appreciative, girl. Not only is your father alive and well, but he will soon be Lord of all Kultiras. Come join us, child.
Keep away from her, you heartless witch!
Why, Marshal, that's no talk to a lady. I shall teach you some manners.
Uh-oh. Oh! Marshall! Ah, shoots.
Now, Marshal, you dear and bring Lucille to my quarters after you dispose of these pests. Come, Arthur.
As you wish, Mother.
Oh, balls. Oh, Marshall. You were awesome. I don't want to kill you. I mean, I have to, because that's the quest objective, but I don't want to. Lucille, what are you doing? Oh, he's not dead. Come on, break free, break free.
Fight it, Marshal!
Fight it.
Honest, Lucy, I have failed you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Rez.
Marshal. No. Mother, what have you done? What is your business with House Waycrest?
Sorry, this is all a bit too much. Thank you for protecting me. I think I'm going to need a moment. Yeah. Each time purge the wicker deals damage, the healing of your next Shadow Mend is increased. That would be a good healing one. Healing an ally with penance increases the damage of your next smites by 285. Damaging an enemy with penance increases the absorption of your next power word shield. Power word shield. The robe. So, Waycrest Manor, this is going to be our dungeon quest. This is all a lot to process. The Marshal, gone. My mother, leader of the Coven. It's too much. We have come too far to turn back now. It is clear that my mother and father, as I knew them, are gone. Time we cleanse the taint from this land. We must take the Inquisitors and find them in Waycrest Manor. We will end this once and for all.
Inquisitors, the final battle is upon you. May the winds be at your back.
Aye, man. We'll put the Coven in the ground. Inquisitors, on me! Glory to House Waycrest!
I will join you inside, Inquisitor. I may not be of much use in combat, but my mother must be brought to justice, and I must be there to see it through. For my father, and for Drustvar.
Well. Yeah, this is going to be a dungeon quest, isn't it? Yeah. So this is going to finish out the zone. I have really enjoyed Drustvar. Like, really enjoyed it. I think it is definitely one of my favourite zones in WoW. Well-paced, well-structured, fun aesthetic, good storyline. Really, really impressed. Really impressed. And let's just take a quick look. Love a good haunted house dungeon. Orc Manor in Final Fantasy XIV is one of my favourite dungeons in the game. I do love me a good. Have they got a new meeting stone graphic as well? But yeah, really, really impressed. Let's hope the dungeon holds up to the same quality in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Remember to ring the bell to be notified when new videos go live. And until next time, toodle pip.